this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And welcome back to Manifest with me in March. So you guys, it has been a couple of days since I posted an episode for this, and the reason is because my manifestation actually came through. So I'm really excited about it. I manifested that I would move back to Croatia and Montenegro and back to Europe. And so I don't want you guys to feel bad if your manifestation hasn't come through, although I will say that I have gotten a lot of DMs. Some of you guys around the full moon received your manifestation already. So if you received your manifestation, I would still suggest to stick this through so you can learn more about manifesting for the future. So just finish the moon cycle. You already made it this far, and all the steps that we're going to do from now on are going to be based more on self-care and nurturing ourselves and our bodies and working on our mindset and raising our vibration. So a lot of that 3D work is pretty much done. The first 2 weeks of the moon cycle, the first half is all about setting your intentions, visualizing them, making a plan, and taking those action steps. And then after the full moon, it's more about just raising the frequency, balancing your energy, and that kind of stuff. So with that said, if you did already manifest your manifestation, congratulations. But if you haven't, don't feel bad about it. In fact, this manifestation, I've been working on it for some time. I made a couple vision boards a few months ago based off of this. I just got lazy and never did the steps. And so this manifests with me. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make that vision board better. I'm gonna brush up on it and I'm gonna do the things. And it's crazy how it just happened so fast for me. So there's definitely something to be said about this process, you guys. It works for me every time. But some things will take time to manifest. If it's a very big manifestation, just know it's going to take lots of time. So I wouldn't be worried about it if you haven't manifested it yet. So when can you expect to see your manifestations? A lot of times they will come through around a full moon or around a new moon, but they can manifest any time. So some of you guys are likely to see your manifestation come during the new moon, at the end of this series. And then some of you guys will probably manifest it 6 months from now, but it just happens to be around a full moon or a new moon, or maybe 2 years from now. It is what it is. We're going to talk about timelines later, but I just want to congratulate you guys for making it this far in the series. So where are we at in the moon cycle right now? We have just passed the full moon. And I'm not sure if you saw it, but I did a full moon meditation for you guys, and I posted that on the full moon. And if you kind of feel lost because I haven't been posting and you're like, what am I supposed to do now? Nothing. The full moon is the time where you surrender, where you release, where you feel your emotions. It's likely a lot of stuff came up. This full moon was in Virgo. And Virgo is a very organized sign, a very, fire energy, divine masculine type of energy. And so if you felt like you just wanted to get your life in order, or you felt like you wanted to release things that no longer served you, or you found yourself wanting to cut cords, or maybe if this was an emotional full moon for you, that would make sense. A lot of you guys, I did a live reading session. That's the last thing I did on the channel, and I read for a couple of you guys for my little mini reading, and a lot of you during that session were asking questions about your career and moving, just wanting to move into a more authentic space with what you're doing for your time, because our career takes up a lot of our time. That's why it's so important to make sure that you're doing something that comes naturally to you, that utilizes your talents and gifts, and that you really enjoy. So many of you guys were having questions about that, and I felt myself around this Virgo full moon thinking about some adjustments that I wanted to make to my work, to my career, to this channel, to my lifestyle. So I'm feeling like maybe that's what this Virgo full moon was about. You're gonna have to let me know in the comments below, but there was definitely an energy going on with that. So, this might have been a time the last week where you were processing a lot of things. There really is no right way or wrong way to have like a full moon, cycle. Everybody is affected by the full moon in a different way. But when it comes to manifesting, the full moon is a great time to just give yourself a break. Stop trying to push so hard. It's not bad if you want to continue taking action during the full moon. I would just say the day of the full moon, maybe try not to. Or the day of the full moon, maybe just do a little bit less or go easy on yourself. Make some time to connect with yourself. This full moon, I personally, I did that meditation, and then I did a little bit of yoga, and I just spent some time relaxing with my husband, and like I went on a walk, I went outside, I looked up at the full moon. I was lucky enough to be able to see it where I was, and just tried to honor it. So that's the whole thing. Whenever you're doing a manifestation cycle, you're following the moon cycle, manifesting with the moon. When the full moon comes, it's time to just throw up your hands and surrender. You're basically acknowledging the fact that you can't control everything in life. You're realizing the fact that there are energies and forces on this planet that might, even though you're a part of it and you're technically one with it, might be a little outside of you. Obviously, you have control over your perception and how you react to things that happen. But the full moon is a time for you to just get kind of real and just be like, you know what, I'm frustrated about this, or I'm just tired, I need to rest, or maybe the full moon had an effect on you where you were just happy and elated and feeling really social. You just wanted to go out with your friends, live life. The full moon is just, you just got to listen to yourself and give your body and your soul what it needs. So now we are heading from the full moon into this period of the moon cycle that's called the balsamic moon, or the waning moon. And this is where the moon starts to go back into like a little sliver. Like after the full moon, the moon starts to shrink in size. And so you are going to notice a shift with the energy. You're going to start feeling a lot more connected with your body. During this phase of the moon cycle, it's possible that you might need more sleep. You might need to hydrate more. You might need more rest. Your body could be calling for time in nature. So this is the time where we basically get out of our head and get into our body. So we're going to be talking more about the waning moon the next couple of days. But once again, congratulations for making it this far in the manifestation cycle. So what's your homework for today? Honestly, pretty much nothing. I mean, if you haven't given yourself a chance to do the meditation from the last video, I would highly suggest to do the meditation. It's not going to ruin your manifestations if you skip it. It could be a good idea, because the meditation is all about just finding peace in your body and balance and getting a little bit of a healing. I guess I'll say for your homework to do one nice thing for yourself today. Do something that's pampering. Do something that's luxurious for yourself, whether that's taking a bubble bath or doing a face mask, or you maybe going to bed early and like curling up with a good book. Or if you haven't been out in nature in a little while, maybe take a walk, go to the park or the lake, the river, the ocean, the beach, to the forest, to the trees, and just try to be as present as possible. So that will be your homework for today, and I will see you guys back here tomorrow for another episode. Peace out.